Hi.
Hello, Hot Vibes, and welcome to our recap of Dare You to Death, episode 5.
Which is nuts.
Yes. Um, and if all goes well, we will be on video.
Yeah, look at us.
If this goes well, we'll probably try to do this regularly. So, because we created a YouTube channel, so hopefully now it's like there, our faces are there. We can do it on Spotify too. So hopefully
Woo.
it works. If it doesn't, well then,
Then you
oh
can't see our
well.
faces right now, and we
You can't, and we made all this up.
we made all this up. This is an illusion.
Yeah. How was your week this week before we jump into this massive episode?
How was my week this week? Oh, this is the time of the podcast where I have to figure out what the heck I did this week. Oh, duh. Very exciting things happened this week. We got BTS tickets.
Yeah, we did. I was no help, but yeah, we did.
That's okay. No, stop saying that. You doubled our chances no matter what happened.
I was okay. No, so here's the thing. You text me and you're like, "Oh, I'm like 5,000 in place," and mine popped up, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Because I first saw like the 22. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm 2,200," and I realized I'm 22,000 because there were 5 digits, not four, and I was like, "Oh, well then, there's no way I'm getting anything."
I was like,
So,
damn, I might be getting in first. I had to bring it to you.
yeah, because you were like 5,000 on like both of them, and
Yeah.
so
I loaded in at
uh,
the same time. It was crazy. Like it loaded in. It said you're next in line on both of them, like almost simultaneously. And I was like, shit. I was like, I have to find which one has VIP and I have to do it fast. So the first one loaded and I looked and it still had it. So I was like, I'll just jump in and get it. And I kind of looked at where the seating was and I was like, you know what? Seems close enough. I'm getting in and getting it before they're gone. And phew, it was super fast. So I got in there and I was like, okay, now that I've done that, I can look here and see what kind of seats we've got. It took me a little longer to look for seats on that one, but I was like, you know what? I feel like a nice view, like middle upper. We've had VIP. We're gonna be down on the floor, middle upper. Let's do something nice here. That's still in my budget.
I'm excited.
I've never had
Um,
VIP for BTS. This is so
I never
exciting.
have. I still don't really know what VIP is.
VIP. I Let me double check what VIP is because like it's got a couple of things. VIP includes one premium reserve ticket, access to the pre-show BTS soundcheck, so we get to go to soundcheck, which is going to be really cool. We get an exclusive VIP gift item, VIP laminate and lanyard, pre-show tour merchandise shopping opportunity, so we get to shop early, thank God. Early entry to the
So when I went
venue.
to the one in Vegas, everything was sold out.
Yeah, but yeah. So thankfully, hopefully, we'll be able to get stuff, especially because
Yeah.
we're VIP on day one. So
Right,
like,
exactly. That's why I wanted to go VIP day one rather than day two, because like,
we can get stuff.
yeah. So
We can get stuff like, but we can go to sound check, and then we have seats, and it's not like just floor standing room, which has been
mm,
my thing before. Like when I went to AT's, it was like I got VIP, but it was floor standing room, and so they were like early merch shopping opportunity, and I was like, once I have my spot, I'm not moving because it's floor standing. Like if I move, it's gone. So we have seats, so we can like literally go to sound check, leave our seats, go shopping or something like that, or at least go shopping first and get to our seats. Like we can take our time. We're so good. We get early entry into the venue as well and a designated check-in spot.
dope.
So we are living. We
Uh,
are absolutely living. I am so freaking excited for this. I can't believe we have to wait till August, but that gives me time to save.
I know. I was gonna say honestly, it's good that's so long because it's like, oh,
It's gonna, yeah, we're gonna need, I'm gonna need like a hell of a lot of saving to do, but that's okay. That's okay. We're
yeah.
going, and that is very exciting for me.
We got the tickets.
We got the
What
tickets.
could be better?
What could be better? That's like the big thing that happened this week. I don't think anything else
Yeah.
happened this week aside from work. So like,
Well,
unless
an
what happened to you?
another big thing that happened this week.
Oh, okay. What happened this week?
Another big thing that happened this week. So on the topic of buying tickets to events, um,
I forgot to ask. Wait, I
yeah,
forgot to. I forgot to ask. Wait. What happened? What
yeah.
happened? Did you get it?
It. I got fan day tickets for Pontoon and William Mess in New York for us.
Oh my god! Are you serious?
Yes, it was so weird because it was on a different app. So I had to like get a new app and learn a new thing because it wasn't
Oh
even
no!
Ticketmaster. The California one was I realized, which is weird. But yes, I got it. It's like average, regular, like basic stuff because I could not buy anything else. Um,
There wasn't anything left, probably.
it probably not. So
God.
I got them.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you
Um,
serious? Wait, okay, so wait, who is it for? Is it for William S or Pomp or is it for both? Did you get
both.
both? You got both?
I got both.
Oh my god.
I literally so at 10 o'clock was when the Punt one went on sale, and I snagged that like easily. Like
Yeah.
I was like I was like, holy shit, this was real good. Then at 11, right when I got to work, I tried to get the William S ones, and like it kept like being like, oh no, they're not available for this one. So like shit, and I kept
Yeah,
going, and then
that
eventually I got them.
eventually they were there.
So yes. And we talked about this last week, but I'm pretty sure I cut out of the episode because I didn't want to talk about it if we didn't get it. So,
Yeah.
surprise, we're doing that. I
Surprise,
should
we're
probably
doing a thing.
yes. Because the reason was because this could be like a good birthday present for you and like Christmas
Yay, I get a
mix up
birthday
because
present.
um the revamp box set wasn't coming up.
Yeah.
Um,
That's
except for
okay.
the fact on Friday it fucking showed up at my door right after I bought tickets. So
I
because
swear to God.
I guess what happened was I was when I guess I put in the wrong email, and
Yeah.
so I checked my other email, and it's like, oh, it's coming this day, it's coming at this time, and like I was like, oh, I was checking the wrong email.
Yes, what it was. You were checking the wrong email.
Yeah, that was completely on me, but
Oh no.
yeah, it's fine. You know what?
You're like, you know what? We get to go do a thing. We get to go do a cool thing.
Yeah, we
It's
get to go to New York
totally,
in March.
yeah, it's fine.
It's
Oh
fine.
my god,
It's gonna be a
I'm
good
very
time.
excited.
I'm also I saw on Instagram this morning that they were all sold out. I think they added an extra day in New York, so
Mhm.
it's like I mean we're still going on the I think the Sunday
Is it
or the
both on the
Monday.
same day?
No, I think it's on the Monday. Wait, I'm confused.
Yeah.
What is it?
What's like? Are these both on the same day, or are they? Do they overlap?
Yeah, they're both on the same day.
Okay.
So the Pontoon one is at 1 a.m. or no 1 p.m.
I was like, damn, New York really doesn't sleep. Okay.
The William S one is at 6.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna put in for that now. I am making sure I have that off work now. Now that I
Well,
know
you
we're
told me
going.
last week that your boss said
She did, yeah. I
okay.
was like, "Is this okay for like 3-ish days?" And she was like, "That's fine." So I will make sure I have that off now that I know we're going.
It's funny because I completely forgot about it too until like Friday at like 9 or 9:30.
I
I went
forgot
on
about it.
Instagram and there was a notification that I think said Puwin was live with S. And so I
Oh,
was
so
like,
like
"Oh my god, completely forgot." And I made sure it wasn't out of time, and it wasn't, and we did it. And yeah, so I may have done jack shit for BTS, but damn it, I made sure we got the fan
that's
day.
okay. Like literally, we still get to do fun stuff. We get to see the show. We get a poster.
On the Instagram, there's a whole thing if you slide it to the next thing.
I can see it better on my phone. No,
Okay, real quick, I'm also gonna run inside real quick because I need to get tissues because my nose is running.
okay,
So
I will be looking for GMMTV posts a lot on their Instagram, guys. I'm trying to find this fan day thing, and it's like I've been scrolling for years. I cannot find this motherfucking thing.
it's on yeah, you need to scroll down a bit.
Yeah, I can tell. Now I'm gonna need to scroll down a lot further because I went away to your messages because I thought it was there and it wasn't there. Wow, this is just like not anywhere. Like what the
It's fine, I got it.
you got it?
Yeah. It was,
What the fuck? I have been scrolling for years.
I literally went inside and grabbed tissues and I came back, pulled it up, and got it before you did.
What do you mean? I've been scrolling for years.
So it looks like we'll be on the second floor. We get the pre-signed poster.
Sick.
Group photo, 2-6,
Really?
2x6.
Oh my god,
Or that's
yay.
2 to 6 people. I
Two
don't
to
know.
six. So it's the two of them and then 6 of us. So it'll be us two and then 4 other people.
Oh, I thought it meant like size, like a 2-6 photo.
No, no, we get a photo with them with 4 other
Oh,
people.
wow. Oh, and also high touch. Oh, geez. Well,
We get high touch, bro.
high
We
touch
get
and
high
signed
touch.
Polaroid. Doors open at 12 for Ponpuin. The show starts at 1. Benefits are at 3. I don't know what that is.
I think that's like the other like the stuff, like the photo and the high touch.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, I can't believe we're doing that. Like, this is the first like event for BLs that we are going to together after like 3 years of doing this.
Well, it's the first one, period. I think for both of us.
Yeah, like for real.
Like,
Like this is crazy. Like I'm vlogging the entire fucking thing. Like we probably can't vlog the show, but like I will vlog our journey.
yes, our journey to there, from Boston to New York to the place.
I'm so excited. Holy
Yes,
crap, this
I.
is the best birthday present ever. Thanks.
It also makes me want to, um, watch Me and T because I know both of them are in that, so I wanna, like,
Yeah,
prepare and maybe it'll get me, like, more, like, motivated in the mood,
we
which I
should.
already am, but, like, doesn't hurt to help. But I'm also, like, in my schedule, logistically does not fit with that, so I might be taking a page out of your book and just, like, stream my reactions on Twitch,
Yeah, you
on,
should.
like, a Saturday. I think there's only 10 episodes, I think each is, like, maybe an hour long, so I might do it, like, 2 5-hour-long streams.
Honestly, I might do it too because I'm almost done with Kimchi, so that might be my next thing. I'll be like, this was a time crunch decision.
Yes.
I had to do this.
Yeah, I mean, we still have till March, so we have, like, a whole another month before. So I
Yeah,
might do it towards the end of February, so it's, like, right before.
sounds good. I'll try and remember my best because my memory shit, but like, I'll
Well,
do my best.
okay, I feel like you're remembering you're going to this, like, I don't think this
I'll
is like a.
remember I'm going to this. I just mean like all the details from the show.
Oh, no, I mean, probably not.
Wow, thank you. Your confidence in me is amazing. Thank you so much.
I'm saying that because I probably won't remember everything either, I'm just that's why I'm waiting till, like, maybe, like, a week or 2 before, so I'm like, "Okay, there we go."
This is why this is why I record my reactions to the shows that we talk about. I record my reactions to the episodes like the day before or like 2 days before at the very least, at the very
Mm.
most. Because like I will forget everything. If Dare You to Death came out Mondays and I recorded it, by the time we got to the podcast on Saturdays, I would not remember a single thing that happened if I didn't write shit down.
Ironically enough, this might be the one episode where I didn't notice something. But I that is supposed to be there, or should have been, or was there in the past, and I'm gonna talk about that later,
Okay,
because
I'm interested to find out what that is because
it's something small and stupid and probably not relevant at all, but it's
it's
something
small
I
and stupid.
noticed.
My god, is it
Yes,
small and stupid? Maybe I
it
noticed.
is. It really is.
Let's see if I noticed.
You didn't.
Oh wow, thank you.
I doubt it. It's not even relevant either, it's just a thing I noticed. I'm like, "Oh, wait."
Huh. Okay. I'm eager to find out what it is.
Shall we jump in to Dare You to Death?
I think we
Episode
should.
5, probably the best episode thus far.
Bro, it's like so much happened, but like a small amount of so much. Like it was like peppered in, but it was big things.
We got so much this episode. We got another kiss. We got backstory on the Pufai stuff. We got brother issues. We got a hidden agenda reunion. We got boxing. We got a
Death.
cool gun trick Dunk does. We get another death.
We got another death.
We learned something about time other than he brings drinks.
Finally. Finally.
Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, I know.
I don't
Something
know.
was said where I was like, interesting.
Well, yeah, they say something in the interrogation, then Smile says something different, and I'm like, wait, what? I thought it was.
Yeah.
Anyway, we start off with Jade being taken to the hospital. Kamin's already there. He's there with him. And he gets a text, and he's like, "Did you like my gift, Inspector?"
Dear God.
And so then we cut to, Kamin and Jay in the waiting room. And Kamin is telling Jay about the Wild Hunt, which is where he got hurt, or Jade got hurt.
He's like, oh yeah, we go there sometimes. And I'm like, and he's like, but I don't do drugs. And I'm like, bro, why would you just sit there and go to a cop? Like, oh yeah, that place is full of people that like drugs. I've been there with my friends.
Well, that's why I think, like, because it's kind of like brushed off, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, that's where they sell all the hardcore drugs." I mean,
Yeah.
I've never done drugs there, but I've been there 2 or 3 times.
I've been there. It's a super illegal place, but I have
Yeah.
totally been there multiple times.
So he must have been like, probably with friends, like
I'm
maybe when Tar was
sure
alive.
his friends went. Yeah, I'm sure his friends were like, hey, let's go to this club. Like, they seem to like to frequent drink me, but this must be when they were feeling, they wanted a more intense night or something like that. I don't know. But
Yeah.
at some point, I'm wondering if we're gonna, because Jay keeps going like, oh yeah, like my friends would go here and I'd tag along, and then he's now said it again here, and I'm like, have you just been tagging along, or are you more involved in shit than you're seeming to say?
I'll talk about later.
Okay, interesting.
So in the hospital room, Jade's awake, Cummins asking if he's okay. And he's like, "No, I'm still hurt." And he takes Cummins' hand and puts it on his heart. And he's like, "I'm hurt right here."
Make me better.
Yeah, and he's like, "Okay, you're fine."
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but he does reach out when Cummins is about to walk away. He's like, "No, you can't leave me injured. I'm injured. I'm hurt. Please stay with me."
Pretty please. Bats his eyelashes.
And Cummins kisses him. And he says, "The kiss means I'm worried about you."
This is their thing. This is like in The Fault in Our Stars with maybe okay will be our always, like the okay thing that was happening in 2012. You don't watch movies, you don't know. But
I definitely
like,
didn't watch that one. I remember I made fun of that one when it came out. I never watched it, but I was like, "This sounds dumb," and I made
I
fun of it in
loved
high
it.
school.
I read the book, I watched the movie, I loved it.
Yeah.
But like they had this thing where they would just say okay to each other. Like it would be their like goodbye, it would be their always, it would be their I love you kind of thing. This is theirs. This is I worry. The I worry is theirs. Like they say it so much so far. Just through the last couple episodes we've heard. So I worry. I worry about it.
Kamin also says before he goes, he says, I won't say I'm worried very often, so when I say it, I mean it."
That's how we know this is serious.
We cut that night to Kamin talking with one of his people, I guess, um, about Sonjay and whether he's what he's planning. The guy asks, he's like, "Are you just trying to take him down, or are you trying to avenge what happened to Jade?" And Kamin says, "I just don't want things to end up like it did back then."
Yeah. I want to know what the hell's going on. Like he has a pest.
Yeah, there's something that happened in like maybe America when he was there at a cop training or whatever, and something bad happened.
That, or I had a random thought, and I don't know if it's even has any merit, but maybe his transfer from the States happened longer ago than he's saying. And something happened here before he ended up in the special unit here.
Or maybe what happened is why he really came back. Like he said, it
Yeah.
was to be with his mom or something because she wanted to retire, but maybe it's more like a
maybe something happened in Thailand. And then it was so bad, he was like, fuck it, I'm out of here. And he left to go to the States and was like, I have to put some space between me and everything that happened. And now he's back.
Or maybe in America when he was with his mom and dad, his dad died because of whatever happened. And that's why he moved to Thailand.
Oh, we've got so many theories. Which one
So
could
many
it be?
theories about what the fuck happened with this one line. So then he sees that, or he hears about you is gonna be on the team. And then we cut back to the scene where Jay's like, "Oh, didn't you used to date you, or I thought you and you were a thing?" And that completely went over my head that you were the person because I totally thought it was like Jay was implying like you, like YOU, but it
Yeah.
was like a typo in the translation or something. And I was like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Wait, you're a person?"
Use a person.
So you as a person. We see Jay's trying to wash Jade, but he's not having it until Kamen comes in.
He's like, no, I got it. I got it. It's fine.
Yeah.
I can do it.
And so once again, we get a BL washcloth moment.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We do. Why do I never notice these things when they're happening? It's just after the fact. I'm like, oh, yeah, washcloth.
Jay comes in with a shit-eating grin because he knows what's going on here.
Yeah, I know. I was like, bro, can see this a mile away. He was like, so what's up?
And before Kamen goes, he gives Jade the contract that he signed. So they are officially living together.
As renter and landlord.
Yes,
For
and
now.
he cannot talk about work when he's there, it seems.
Yay.
But talk about other stuff.
We'll have to talk about other stuff. I wonder what.
And then Jay gives Jade a latte, but he's like, "You don't know my coffee order." And he's like, "Yeah, I know, but Kamen told me."
He knew.
Yes. Then at the police station, we have Tonkla, Shireen, and Champ all there. I guess Shireen was calling for interrogation. Champ just went with her.
Yeah.
Tonkla, also we knew from last episode, was also there. And Tonkla realizes that Shireen is a lot like Champ and is like, "Wow, your girlfriend just died and you're already sleeping with her?"
I mean, he has a point.
No, here's the thing. His jealous ass has a point.
Yeah, he's definitely out of jealousy, but he has a point.
And we don't even know if it was before she died.
Yeah, exactly. They could have been screwing each other before she died.
But also,
I go through a whole fucking thing in my
we also know that Fu-Fi may have not been as loyal either.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
So, I mean, I don't know. I still need more. I'm still very
There's a
curious about
lot.
what the fuck happened.
There's a lot in here.
Then Champ tells Tongkla, he's like, look, except for me, Fa, and Shireen, no one wants you as a friend.
Damn. I mean, honestly, he is a dick. But like, to be honest with you, they're all dicks.
To be fair, they all suck. Like, that's what I'm learning. And we see that come in with watching that exchange. And he starts off interrogating them one by one, starting with, well, we cut back and forth a bit. So, with Shireen, he asks, he's like, what's your relationship with Tongkla? And she's like, we're just friends. And he's like, yeah, but from what I see, the relation between you, Champ, and Tongkla are a bit messy.
It's messy. I even said it before they sat down. I was like, this is messy.
And he asks, did Fu-Fi know?
Ooh.
And she immediately changed the subject, and she's like, our friends are dying one by one. Of course we're scared.
Bro, that's literally not what he asked.
Not even at all what the question was. Then with Tongkla, he says, I was just worried. I was afraid that Shuri might get hurt. And he's like, so then did Belle's death not matter? Is this what an unequal friendship looks like? And Tongkla's like, how am I supposed to know? Belle would actually die.
Cause you circled her name, bitch.
But this is what we were talking about last time, where it's like, if he didn't circle anyone's name, odds are it would have been him.
It's him anyway.
But like he could easily say, like, I thought it was a joke, I thought it was a prank. How was I supposed to know she would actually die because of this? Which is what he said.
He could, but also like people died just before him that also got the letter. So like you would.
Did he know about the letter at this time?
I mean, yeah, Tar was dead.
Or did Kamin and Jay tell Tongkla about the letters? Or tell the whole like kids about the letters?
By the time he circled the name, because we saw both names uncircled. So by the time he circled the name, Tar was already dead.
I'm talking about Tongkla.
Yeah, I know, Tongkla. By the time he circled the names, Tar was already dead.
Yes, but like you I don't know.
If some of your friends, if your friends start like dying off, so far 2 of his friends are dead. If your friends start dying off and you receive a mysterious letter with blackmail and a truth or dare with 2 names on it, I would assume that it's probably dangerous to circle one.
Well, then what would you do? Like, would you circle one of their names or not do anything and then have Smiles come for you?
I wouldn't circle any of the names. I'd feel way too guilty. Smiles will just come for me. Fuck it. But at least I don't have any blood on my hands. I'd tell the cops. I would be cooperative, like none of these children are doing, or like these.
Well, that doesn't make a good story in the show.
Yeah, I know. I know. I would not make a good show.
Then Kamin asks if he has a crush on Shireen, and that wipes his cocky attitude right off his face.
Oh, very fast.
And then back with Shireen, she claims that he's doing it on his own and she never led him on. It was just a group of friends and we were just friends. But Kamin kind of points out, he's like, but you benefit from liking him, don't you? Exactly. You can use him to survive.
I mentioned that last week when she was crying to him on the phone, going, I didn't know what I was doing. Because he's like, let me help you. You got to tell me the truth. And she was like, I didn't know. I don't know if I killed her or not. I'm freaking out. And so he circled Belle's name. I mean, like, he honestly, he had a crush on Shireen. So he was going to circle Belle's name anyway, I think. But, like, her like crying to him probably didn't hurt, you know? So like she does benefit from this shit.
And then she's like, I have to stay in touch with him as a friend. Because if I suddenly cut him off, he might completely lose it. Which I'm like, what?
Like, what kind of ego do you have? Oh, like, oh my god, he might go insane if I tell him I don't like him. Oh gosh, I'm doing this for him. I'm keeping him on the hook for him.
Yeah.
Girl, no.
And he asks, what about Champ? And then shows Shireen a picture.
They seem to just be pictures of her walking around with him, though.
And he asks, this was even before Fu-Fi died.
That's what I honestly figured. Like, they seem to just be pictures of them walking around, so it's still, like, not... I don't know if they've been doing anything at this point. Like, I feel like there's alluding to it, but I feel like I don't have hard proof of it yet. So it's still a question mark. But if they were, it was before she died.
The thing is, though, they're also not really denying it either, which is kind
Yeah,
of pretty
which is weird.
concrete to me.
Yeah.
Corinne says, 3 people are dead now. Don't you ever think you could be next? Then Shireen admits that she does feel guilty. But Champ threatened to kick her out of the group if she didn't go along with it.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here's a hypothesis.
Okay.
I don't think they're sleeping together. I think that he's like, you need to pretend we're dating. Maybe post Pufai's death. I don't know. Maybe pre. But he's like, I need you to like not say no when people suspect we're like sleeping together, but like obviously don't lie or whatever. Like I don't, for what reason I have no idea. Maybe it's because he's sleeping with your ME that you're suspecting.
One scene so far in 5 episodes out of 10.
One scene in 5 episodes out of 10. Maybe that's what's happening, and he's like, I want to take the like, you know, heat off of me if they find shit out like that. And so I need you to pretend to be dating me. But I feel like they're not sleeping together. I feel like he's trying to make it seem like they are. And he's threatening her to lie about it.
That's the case. He could have been using Pufai and even Shireen and maybe Belle because of the jacket at like his beard. Especially if he's the MP's son. Like that's like keeping his image up. But I find it's weird that she so quickly throws Champ under the bus, and then immediately in the next scene when they're together, she immediately defends him.
Yeah, it's she keeps flip flopping. I don't trust that. She keeps flip flopping.
I don't
like
trust
it.
her.
I don't trust her at all, bro. Like it's like last episode, I was like, oh, maybe she didn't do it. Now this episode, I'm like, wait. She keeps contradicting herself, and it's freaking me out. She did something. I don't know what she's hiding, but she's hiding something.
And then we cut to the video of the hit and run. Both of them are watching now. They're together in the room, and he asks him Cloud, and he's like, "Are you still a victim after this?" And he's like, "This has nothing to do with anything."
Does it?
And the comment says, "Whoever talks first survives."
Oh, bro, that's a threat.
I know.
That's a fucking threat.
And he asks, why did they all help cover up this case? Which is weird, because I thought only Champ knew and he covered it up.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, because he helped hide the body, apparently. So...
Because when he shows Jay, like, holy shit, did anyone know about this? And he's like, only Champ.
Yeah, so, because he's the one who helped hide the body, as we find out.
But then Tonkla immediately says, Shireen has nothing to do with us.
He's always protecting her because he likes her. That's, again... That is her saving grace. She keeps these people around, at least Tonkla, to be like, oh, it's not her, it's all me. Like she's safe as long as he's in the ring, you know?
Tonkla jumps to Shireen's defense. He's like, that has nothing to do with her, it was all me. And Kamin asks, did you clear it up? Or did Champ? And this is where Shireen steps in and she's like, Champ's not involved.
That's so weird. Like to immediately jump in and say that. It's like she knows something and she's protecting him from it.
Yeah.
Whether she's being threatened or not, I don't know. But like Champ is involved somehow in something. And she's like, no. Wasn't Champ. It's like he has it's like he seems to be the leader of the group. And they all seem kind of like programmed to protect him from shit.
Then Tonkla says, if I'm going to prison, then so is Champ. He's going with me. He helped me get rid of the body that night. And then Tonkla adds, a guy like him has no heart. He played 2 women at once. One of them died. Mm-hmm. And he doesn't feel a damn thing.
I need to know more about what the fuck is happening. It's like killing me, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But then Shireen, to get the heat off all of them, is like, you should check out Time.
She switches up so bad. Like, the second something starts to go, ooh, she's like, well, then why aren't you looking at Time?
Yeah.
Look at Time.
Which, I mean, is fair, because we've been saying that this whole fucking show.
Fair. Like, the second she said that, I was like, fucking finally, please, let's talk about Time.
And she says Tonkla accidentally hitting someone once doesn't even compare to the shit Time does regularly. Tonkla reveals that bastard secretly records himself having sex and sells the clips. He doesn't even spare his own friends in the group.
That's fucked up. Like, this is all fucked up. They're all dicks, but, like, this is fucked up.
But it almost feels like there's a contradiction later what Smile says.
There is.
Okay,
I'm confused
good.
as to what... It's like a contradiction, but it's also like, oh, this could also be a thing that happened, but also, like, it could be a thing that happened, especially if Time didn't have sex with Pufai. Like, he could have sold him the clip to have him sell it to other people as well, because he could still be selling clips of other people, maybe, but I don't, like... or selling clips of his friends. But then again, how did Tongla get this clip of Pufai?
Oh, it could have been Tar's clip with Bufai.
Could have been Tar's clip.
Or maybe Jay.
Or maybe Jay is what I was gonna say. It could be a lot. It could be multiple people's clips. We don't know. We don't know. We don't know anything.
I'm wondering if we're gonna need to see this clip to help the case, or if this is just like a general thing and like we don't really need to look at it. 'Cause,
Maybe. I don't know. I just
Oh.
need to know like where, if this is a different clip or where this clip has been, and then like if it is included in why she was murdered. I don't know.
Yeah.
I have a theory right now, but I'm not saying this because I had to rework my entire murder board.
I have a theory too, and I have like a I think I solved this case theory.
I have a 80% makes sense. We're just missing information kind of theory, but it might be
okay.
very different from yours.
Maybe we'll find out. Afterwards, Kamin gets an invitation to the Wild Hunt, and he's talking to Jade about this, and Jade's like, "You should let me go with you," because he also worries about him, and then gives him a wolf magnet with a moon, and he's like, "Yeah, it's like my tattoo,
Itai CD.
and you're stubborn like a wolf."
Itai CD.
Yeah, the Itai definitely have those magnets.
Definitely. Actually, I'm gonna look now.
They might not be out now, but because like they tend to take a bit, but for sure. That's like the only merchable thing so far.
I'ma look anyway. Let's see. What is this called? Dare you to death. We've got a keychain, a frame, collectible cards, and that's it. Yeah, it's nothing yet.
Min and Jade are outside Pufai's house, and they're wondering if Pufai was real as innocent as we think.
Foreshadowing.
So they meet her mom, and she takes them aside, and she says, "I haven't even brought myself to even go around this room and clean it or get rid of her stuff, so everything should still be the same. Take your time." And then Kamin finds a picture of them, the same picture that's been bloody and X'd out.
Mm-hmm.
And behind it is a dare card.
It's a dare card. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. So she did get one.
She did, and literally, like the second he pulled it out, I was like, "Fuck!" Like I was like, I know I'm gonna have to fix fucking everything on that board. Like it all just came to me at once. I was like, "Shit!" She got a card. What now?
He pulled out the card. It's dare card. It's only the dare card. We don't have a truth card or anything, or an envelope that has her name on it.
I
Which
think
is weird.
I honestly think this is one card, one truth or dare card. I don't think she got two. I think she got this one, and I'll explain more about that later.
So the card reads as follows: having shitty friends is like being alive in hell. But why suffer alone? Try dying, and you'll see their true colors. Whether it's truth or dare, they all have to die. So this is the first dare card that actually has words on it and not just people's names to circle.
Yeah.
And it pretty much tells Pufai to kill herself.
Yeah. This letter is weird. It's different and it changes up the MO quite a bit. Because let me explain. Because all the other truth letters that we've seen that have had that have had paragraphs written on it have gone, "You suck. You've done this. Fuck you." Like you know, and all of them have said what they've done. And Pufai's got one that's just like, all your friends suck and they all will die. Kind of sucks for you that you've had to live with that. How about dying? Like, it doesn't include anything that she's done. She's done nothing according to this letter, which we haven't seen her do anything, fair enough. But like, then why send her a letter in the first place if she's not guilty of anything?
Well, she could have got a truth card, and she could have got the whole envelope thing and picture that like everyone else has. We just haven't seen it yet.
True, but like everyone else's letter has had stuff written in it. They've had stuff written about what they've
Well, no,
done.
on their truth card.
Yeah, but like
But she doesn't have a truth card. She only has dare.
that's why I'm suspecting that she's only got one card because I swear. Wait, okay, let me look at this card. Let me look at this card.
Okay,
Give me a second. I'm looking at this card. It does say dare on the bottom. What does it say on the other side though?
Dare.
Fuck, it does.
It's a dare card.
It is a dare card. So it dares her to kill herself, basically.
And do we think she did it?
Oh,
I did suspect that last episode.
So instead of having two names on it, it just basically just had one, her own. And because maybe if she was the first one to receive it, if you received a letter with two names on it, you'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" Like you wouldn't know what would need to be done with it. So if it just had her name on it, she'd be like, okay, but if now that it has a paragraph saying kill yourself, she knows what to do. I guess it's like instructions for the beginning of the game.
I mean, I still think there is maybe she has a truth card out there and like maybe evidence in an envelope that we haven't seen yet.
I have like a theory that like doesn't make a lot of sense, and there's a lot of holes in it, and it's starting. There's holes that are starting to appear as we talk about this more and more, and
Okay.
it's killing me. But like I don't I this letter, it changes up the mo a bit, but maybe that's because she was the first death, and there needed to be some like instruction, I guess, before the others. But I don't know because the others wouldn't have known that she got a truth or dare letter unless she told them, and I don't think she did because they seemed to be like, "Oh fuck," like, oh, but like Tar got it. Like we honestly didn't see Tar's other than going, "Champ, what the fuck," you know? Like we didn't see his reaction to receiving one. He could have like opened it and gone like, "Shit, I'm the next one." Maybe she did tell them about it. I don't know, but this is a mess.
We'll talk about this more later because this all kind of plays into my theory, but we'll get there in a sec. So Kamin concludes that she got the first letter and she was the beginning of everything. And Jade asks, he's like, suicide following the killer's invitation. And Kamin asks, even if that's true, we still don't know who would want to find their friends dead, and we still don't know the exact order of the deaths.
We don't.
Hmm.
We just know that Pufai was first.
Then we have her mom seeing this letter. And she's like, I did not know anything about this.
Mm.
And they asked how Pufai was. And she was like, oh, she used to be a really nice, sweet, kind, lovely girl. But then she became quiet. And it wasn't until she told me the truth. And we reveal a pregnancy test.
Dun dun dun.
And then outside, Kamin and Jay are talking. And they're like, well, Belle's truth card mentioned taking a friend to get an abortion. Do we think that was Pufai? And they're starting to wonder, why would she tell Belle? Or why would Belle take her, not Champ? Because at this point they're assuming Champ was the baby daddy.
Maybe he ain't.
And my thought when they said it was like, oh, probably because Champ's the MP's son and knocking up a girl is bad look.
Probably would be a bad look. Yeah, she probably wouldn't want to tell him, but maybe she didn't want to tell him for a different reason.
Now this is where my theory kind of starts to come in. And this is like this might crack everything open theory. We know that Pufai told her mom she was pregnant.
Yes.
But did not tell her about the truth or dare letter.
Yes.
So we know she's close with her mom, and I'm wondering if she's close to her whole family. And this goes into my whole if Puth is her brother thing, that plays a big part in this, if that's the case. Do we think she told Puth about the letter? Her big brother, and Puth thought that one of her friends sent it, and that's why he's going around killing all of them.
And he's copying the letters because he's like, you sent this to her.
Yes.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he's taking the original killer's MO. And I think I know who it is, maybe.
This is this makes some sense actually, because like it would make sense if this is the only letter she got. What if it was just a card that said dare on it because like they were daring her to kill herself? What if there was no truth to it? What, because she pick dare? She picked dare at the party. She picked truth. Yeah, they played truth or dare at the party. She picked dare. I swear to God.
Do you know who asked her?
Yeah, Shireen.
Shireen asked her, and her and Pufai were the one who started the game. They were the one who traded drugs, as Tonkla asked. I think Shireen killed Pufai. I think she did it because she maybe wanted Champ, or maybe another reason, I don't know, and gave her that letter, or maybe at the very least gave her that letter and enticed her to kill herself, or something like that. I think Shireen sent the first letter.
That makes a lot of sense.
But she told Puth about it. Her big brother trusted him. I think he is the one going around killing all the friends, doing it the same MO of the one who killed her sister.
I see where you're going with it, and that's actually a very good theory. We have similar theories. They're just a little differing.
Okay, but it's also because every single time in this episode too, it's always about Pufai. Why is it always Pufai?
Exactly. Like when that letter came out, I was like, but this is not making sense anymore because like the killer has always been like, you did this to Pufai, you should feel horrible. It's like, okay, well, you said like it wouldn't make sense then if you sent the letter saying kill yourself, because then you're guilty too. Like it would make zero sense. So I'm glad we came to the same conclusion of like this letter is different from the others in the fact that we think someone else sent it. Like it's not part of the thing. It's only meant to look like part of the thing, kind of in a way. So we came to the same conclusion because there's no way that every single death they're like, "Fuck you for doing this to Pufai," and then having enticed her to kill herself. There's no way.
So then Jay and Kamin go home. They have a bunch of bags, and Jay's there, and he's like, "Oh yeah, come in, you got a package. Here you go."
I was like, wait. I was like really worried. I was like, don't open it without gloves. Like I was so scared that it was something
I
bad.
did too. I thought it was gonna be like another like Wild Hunt invitation thing, or like something from there. Also, this is where I noticed. Remember the thing I noticed but didn't notice? This whole show, I'm pretty sure, Jay has had a necklace that says Jay on it, and he's not
Yeah.
wearing it this entire episode.
Interesting.
I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but I noticed it. And I kept meaning to bring it up, and when I sat down to record this episode, I was like, "Oh, when I see the necklace, I'll bring up the necklace." And I never saw the necklace.
And you never
And that was
saw it.
like,
Okay. That's weird.
interesting. I have
Huh.
no idea if that means anything, or maybe that was just a choice, or they removed it, or it broke, or probably means nothing.
We can
But
always just keep it in the back burner just in case.
yes, because my thought was like, if Jay ever goes missing, maybe
Mm.
like they'd send like Jade like the necklace, the Jade necklace, and he'd be like, "This is Jay's," and it's like, but now he's currently not wearing it.
Not wearing it. Evil twin.
Maybe
Every single show that we watch that has a mystery, we always have to bring up an evil twin. Okay. Like,
evil twin. There's always an evil twin.
there's always an evil twin. Come on.
So then, Kamin decides to tell Jay. He's like, "So, there's something you don't know about Pufai," and he reveals that she was pregnant. And right away, on Jay's reaction, I literally said my reaction like moments before it's revealed. I was like, "Is there any chance he's the baby
For
daddy?"
half a second, I thought. For half a second, I was like, "Oh, imagine like it was his kid, and now he's freaking out that he had a kid, and now he doesn't have a kid, or something like that." Like for half a second, it flicked through my mind, and then I was like, for some reason, it just got buried under the like, "What does he know? What does he know?" Like,
So yeah, so like she was pregnant when she died, and they're like, "No, Belle took her to get the abortion." And he's like, "Oh, I didn't know." And Jay's like, "Look, we know you care about your friend, but if there's something you know, you need to tell us."
unless he's like a psychopath, I really
He
don't think he
could
knew.
be.
He could be, but like
I don't think he knew.
I don't think he knew. Like his reaction to finding out that he could have possibly had a kid was like he didn't know. And we know Smiles knew.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he knew nothing about the pregnancy. He even says to Pufai, or what he claims, he went to Pufai to try to talk to her about it, and she said forget it ever happened.
Yeah.
And
And
she was keeping that from
actually,
him.
I just said that we know Smiles knows. Smiles might not know. There's a chance Smiles might not know that Pufai was the one who got an abortion. We know that he told Belle. Smiles told Belle and was like, "You took a friend to get an abortion, or you like you pressured your friend into abortion, or whatever," he said.
But the friend being Pufai,
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
always
But
about Pufai.
true, it is always about Pufai. However, unless they said something in Belle's death scene, I don't remember. But I remember the pictures. Pufai's head was kind of like down, and you saw like just like hair, like may not know it was Pufai. I don't know. Because like her beating up a girl and throwing acid on her wasn't about Pufai. So like he could just be mentioning shit.
But Smiles doesn't bring up the pouring acid on anyone.
Yeah, yeah.
He does it to her, but he
No,
doesn't
but he
bring
also
up.
brings it
He's
up.
not like,
Oh well,
he
no.
don't.
So
No, he brings up like this, like you betrayed your friend or something, like how it feel like to be betrayed, like a betrayal.
I swear, Smiles brings up like you poured acid on a girl. Like it was in the paragraph. You poured acid
Oh no,
on a
no,
girl
no, no,
once.
no. In a paragraph, yes, but I mean, right before Smiles kills
Oh yeah,
is
yeah,
when
yeah.
he
No.
always brings up Pufai.
But yeah, right before he kills. But so far, we've not heard Smiles mention Pufai being the one that was pregnant and got an abortion. So Jay's reaction, I'm not saying Jay like did it at this moment, but I'm just saying we can't rule it out from Jay's reaction because if Smiles doesn't know and Jay is Smiles, then this reaction of finding out that the girl he had sex with could have been pregnant with his child is does not rule him out if possible if Smiles didn't know.
So no.
I don't know. I don't know. Smiles just knows that Belle took a friend to get an abortion, and we don't see it's Pufai in the camera footage. We just see a girl with hair.
I mean, but I feel like Smiles must have known it's Pufai because everything else is about Pufai. Why kill Belle if it's not about Pufai?
I don't know.
So
I
I
don't
think
know.
Smiles did know it was Pufai.
Well,
And
or to sound like a seal, you you saying that Uh, it could possibly be her brother, quote unquote,
Puth.
Puth, doing this because he found that letter. Could have seen Belle being a violent bitch and being like, "You could have sent this to her, so I'm adding you to the list."
His sister was pregnant.
That too.
Like, that's why I think, because I think if Pufai told her mom, I feel like she would tell her, if Puth is not her brother, I'm gonna scream.
Yeah, because then this is useless.
My whole theory rides on the fact that Puth is Pufai's brother.
Yeah, I know.
If
Yeah,
that
it
gets like
falls
shit, then
apart.
I have nothing. I know nothing. Everything I've said up to this point
But
is
I
meaningless.
will say it's very weird that we only saw him in one episode and he's in the top billing of the
I am
opening.
telling you, there is a thing.
That's weird. Like that's something. That has to be something.
Anyway, then Jay revealed me and Pufai slept together by accident with one night stand, and Jay's like tearing into me, and he like, while she was dating Champ, are you out of your mind? How can you keep something this big from me? And Jay kind of snaps.
It's like I can't tell you shit.
Yeah, he's always like, oh, I'm like I always try to talk to you, but you were always busy or whatever. I'm guessing with work, probably.
Probably the work, but also you kind of like just explode and you won't let me talk. So, and like he's doing now, and it's like fair enough. Like I wouldn't want to talk if every time I tried to, I was yelled at as well.
Well, I think here's my theory of why Jay wants to keep his friends around. And why he keeps covering up for them, and why he keeps lying for them, and why he keeps trying to protect them, is because he doesn't have a family of his own. His parents aren't in the picture, and based on the scene, he does pretty much say like, "Oh, you're never able to talk to me. Like every time I want to talk to you, you were never around. I'm so busy with work." He didn't feel like he had a family at home, and so when he became part of the Avengers with all of them, they became his found family, and he is so desperate to cling on to that he will
Even
lie
though they
about.
keep dying one by one and everyone's doing horrible shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
He will keep holding on to that when Belle pours acid on a girl. He'll keep doing that when Tar sexually assaults one of their own. He'll hold on to that when Tonclad is involved in hit and run. He'll cling on to that because he needs a family.
He
And
does.
that's his family. Because he doesn't see Jade as his family because he's been so busy with work up until he's involved in the case. Now he's paying attention to him.
I see that.
And
I definitely
that's
see that.
obviously that's not excusing what Jay's doing, but I do understand where it came from. I think if that's theory is correct.
I see that. I definitely see that being a possible thing that happened. Because he literally is so reluctant to say a single thing against them. Like, they have to pull it out of him.
So then afterwards, Jay leaves and come in asks Jade if he's okay. And he's like, I don't even know if I know my own brother. And come in, slaps the magnet onto Fridge. And he pulls out the other magnet, which is two beer glasses that say J and K, and it's like
That's cute.
cheersing.
I like that. That's cute.
And then Jade asks, if I'm just your subordinate, can I be your fair subordinate? And he's like, sure. If you just want to be a subordinate,
He's like, wait,
then
wait,
just
wait.
stay a
That's not what I meant.
subordinate.
He's like, hold on. Hold on. There was an option? Wait.
Yeah. He's like, wait a minute, I cannot be a subordinate? Then that night, Jade and Kamin are getting Kamin's bed together. And they talk about going to the Wild Hunt tonight. And it's where Kamin brings up you. And because he want to know their relationship in case it gets in the middle of the case. Of course, he's jealous, and Jade called him out on that. But he claims it's
Obviously.
because,
It's a good loophole to use. Like I just want to make sure there's not going to be any problems. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why. That's why, for sure.
So then Kamin and Jade are at Wild Hunt. They're searching in the back alley, I guess, of it. And they hear people coming, so they push up against each other. And then hear people get the shit beat out of them. And they're like, what? And so they creep out. And who do they see?
Ariana, what are you doing here?
Ariana's, apparently.
Ariana's.
Yeah. A little mini hidden agenda reunion.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, this is so great. I was like, wait a second. Oh my god.
I had
Where did
no
you
idea
come
they were
from?
in this. I'm so glad I didn't.
Neither did I. I was like, as I was watching, I was like, I didn't miss them in the opening, did I? Like, am I dumb? Because sometimes I don't watch the opening. I just like let it play through and I don't look. But you pay attention because you're like, Pooth is at the beginning.
Well, no, because I'm
So,
watching this like literally an hour before I have to go to work, I literally only watched it the first time.
oh,
So now that they reveal, maybe if they like add them in the intro for next episode, I wouldn't know because I need to skip it to save time.
I'll try and pay attention next time. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
We see that Jay and Lee are not on great terms. He's immediately like, "Oh man, you're such a pain in the ass," and he's like, "Well, no wonder you're so late."
Oh my god. I
And
don't
I
think
like
we
how
need to be
both
jealous. I think
well, I
everyone's
like how
just
both you and come in scold, like, come in Jade come in, or Jade and, Lee, at when they start getting on each other, like, "Come on now. Like, stop
like,
it."
guys, chill. They each of them needs the other. Like,
And they're like, "Yeah, we're, inspecting a, underground boxing ring." And they're like, "Cool, we're here for drugs."
we're here for drugs to find them, not to like take them.
Well, yeah, obviously. So they go up and walk around the club, and then guns point at Cummins' back, and is like, "My boss is waiting, come with me."
Mr. Sonjay.
Mr. Sonjay is there, and you're like, "Ah, Mr. Come in, let's get straight to the point. 10 million, and you keep quiet about all this." And he's like, "Bribing an officer is illegal. I'll arrest you for that."
Correct. I was like, this whole time, I was like, I love you, but like this man has like 10 guys that are ready to point guns at you. Like, I feel just you being like, you're under arrest, like, is not gonna do anything. Like, I was like, honey, this is not how this works. Like, you need backup. Like, I was so adamant. And then he pulled out that shit.
Just wait.
Oh my God.
Then we have Don Cloud working on one of the cars,
Oh,
and his boss is like, "Hey, I'm heading home." He goes back to work on the car, and Smiles approaches with a crowbar and bangs him in the knee.
this was brutal.
This is the most gruesome death yet.
Absolutely. Like acid is pretty fucking gruesome, but like this, I was like, I really don't want to watch someone get crushed by a car, but
It's
I have to.
literally like your skull and upper body, like, popping.
Oh my
Like,
god.
it's like a like, that's what
Ah.
happened to him. But we'll get there.
Oh, we'll get there. Yeah. Oh. Yay, can't wait.
So then some guy tries to take Jade, but he immediately stops him, and another guy shows up and is like, "Look, either come quietly or I'll trade it for your inspector's corpse." And then we get Smiles with a new mask now. Each killing is a different mask.
Yeah, yeah.
And he asks, "Truth or dare?" And he's like, "I already I dared Belle to die."
Doesn't mean you're safe, bitch. They never said you would be.
And he slowly starts lowering the car onto him.
Bruh. I was like, there's no I was like, the second he started walking around the car, I was like, oh my god, he's gonna crush him with the car. He's
I
gonna
did
crush him
too.
with
I'm
the car.
shocked he actually talked to him though. I thought he was just gonna do it and be like, but this
He
is worse.
wanted more truth.
Then back, come in is again not taking any bullshit. Sonjay aims his gun at him and come in very quickly and very cool. Takes the gun and aims back at him in like a cool, swift movement.
We had the same reaction.
We did.
I watched her video and it's just immediate, like, that was really hot. That's attractive. That's
Oh, that
very
was so hot.
that
It
was
was so
attractive as
hot.
fuck.
It was so hot. Oh my
I
god.
literally, I no lie, just like near the bottom of my notes I put that was hot.
That was hot. It
Like just
was. Oh,
I had to rewind it and go, damn, that was that was nice. Well
it's
done.
funny because I said the same thing when we were talking about the trailer,
I know, I
and it
forgot it happened.
and even now I was still like, it has the same effect. The same effect, still hot.
Still hot. Still great. I love to see it.
Then come and challenge him. He's like, "I'm pretty sure I can pull my trigger faster than your men can."
Wanna bet? I'll bet your life.
And he's like, "Look, okay, fine. All of them, lower your guns. We're fine. And I'll tell you everything. But first, your guy has to win." And he's like, "What do you mean?"
Shit.
Jay is now forced into a boxing wrestling match against his will. Back with Smiles and Tonkla.
Back with smiles.
He asks, or they ask, or whoever.
Mm.
Smiles asks, "Is it true that you can be bought with money?" And Tonkla, almost getting crushed by a car, is like, "No, it's not true. It's not true."
Yes, it fucking is. We already established that like multiple episodes ago. You can be bought with money.
But then here comes the inconsistency that I don't get.
Yes.
Smiles asks, "Is it true you sold Pufai's clip to Time in exchange for money?"
See, this is just what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if it's an inconsistency because like the time never slept with Pufai, but like Tonkla was like, I have footage. I found footage of Pufai. I can send it to you if you want because you sell your shit for money. So do you want to sell hers?
Mm.
I think that's maybe what happened, but that's a guess. I don't know. It could be a complete inconsistency for a
Yeah,
reason.
because in the interrogation, I think it's Tonkla who's like, he has sex with people and then records it and then sells the clips. But here, it's almost like saying Tonkla sold Pufai's clip to Time for money. But if Time was in said clip, why would he need it sold to him?
Well, maybe he's not in said clip. Maybe it's Tar. Maybe it's Tar's clip of Pufai.
So Time just bought Pufai's clip, but also sells clips of himself with other people?
Yeah, maybe Tonghua was like, "Oh, you're not opposed to selling your own shit and people with you not knowing that you're selling their shit. Do you want to sell Pufai's too? Because I've got it. You can pay me for it." He needed money,
Oh, I
maybe.
guess that kinda makes sense.
It's an option.
I just thought it was weird that the one scene they're talking about Time record himself, and then doing it here, I'm like, "Wait, that's like the opposite of what you said earlier." But I guess if that's the case, it's like he could do that and also buy people's clips.
I thought so. I noticed it too. I thought it was kind of weird, but it is an out. It's an option.
Took a lot of screens, "It's not me, I didn't do it." Again, as the car is still pressing on him, Smile stops it, and he confesses, "I sold my friend for money. Can
Damn.
you let me go now?"
After you admitted that, no.
And Smiles is like, "Your answer is correct. Then take that money and use it in hell."
Bye bye.
And crushes him with a car.
Oh, that scream was real. That scream was like
This
traumatic.
was like, yeah, this was like that was like, ooh.
I got a little shiver for that one. I was like, oh God, oh God, this death is a death. Like this is
That's a death.
also. I would like to point out that so far, I want to say no, yeah, so far, if you take Pufai out of the equation, everyone that's been killed, so Tar, Bell, and Tonkla have been killed more or less with the same things that they've done to people or themselves. Because Tar had ketamine shoved in his face before he died. Belle had acid thrown on her because she dunked acid on another girl. And Tonkla had a hit and run and killed somebody, and so he was killed with the car as well. Yeah, the Smile seems to be using the same means that they've used to hurt themselves or others on them.
Yeah, well, I mean, I figured that. It's almost like a karma. Like, it's like, "Hey, you
Yeah,
did this
like a
to someone
karma
else, I'm
kind of
doing this to
thing.
you now." Yeah.
It's very interesting. It's just like watching all the deaths happen. I'm like, it's lining up. Where this is definitely consistency in the MO.
And then come in again is watching the screen with Jade on it. He decides. He's like, "Okay, you wanna bet? I'll bet. If my guy loses, I'll resign."
He won't lose.
Well, I also love the fact that he referred to him as "my guy."
My guy. If my guy loses.
But if he wins, he's arresting him. And so we start the match, and he talks to Jade via earpiece. He's like, "You can't lose this. Be careful."
Oh, I worry.
And Jade asks, and he's like, "If I win, do I get what I wanted from at home?" And he's like, "Is this really the time to joke about this?"
Like for real, like
He's
now.
like, "I'm serious. I want to know."
Exactly. I'm gonna use this to my advantage. Like I deserve a reward if I win this.
And then we get the end credit scene, which is the continuation of the bed making scene. Jade's like, "There's no need to be jealous. I never helped you make a bed like this." And then Jade kisses him.
This fucking line is blurring so often between them, and they have yet to talk about it. Like, they have yet to define anything.
And he's like, "Look, we don't have to go through all this. Just move into my room. You know, it's easier
Yeah,
that way."
just move in when we haven't spoken at all about what we are to each other.
Well, come in and says, "Look, I signed a lease, not a sleep in the same room contract with you." And he's like, "Well, then I can upgrade the lease to a VVIP contract." I was trying to think of a way to make the VVIP a dirty acronym, but I could not think of one
Ha
for
ha
them.
ha. Well, if you go back to How I Met Your Mother, the same thing happened to Barney, and he was just he would be like VIP like in my pants or something, and he's like, what would that even stand for you? And he's like, I know the P is penis. And that's like all he said. Like he couldn't think of what the other the other
I know. Well,
words were.
that's I think I was trying to be like, oh, like but I'm like VVIP. I'm like, there's nothing like even sexual with them, really.
No, it's a hard one to
So
do.
yeah, but the P means penis. We know that.
According to Barney.
And so I'm assuming this is what Jane meant when he's like, "Hey, can I get what I wanted
Yeah.
at home?"
So it's like, move in with me. Like, actually, if I win, basically. Or at least talk to me about it. Like what the fuck is happening here?
And that is the episode.
That is the episode.
Yes. Do you have an MVP for this episode? I
Do
realize
I?
I don't, so I need to think of one.
I know I need to think of one. Yeah, I got one.
I'm pretty sure we're the same person for the same fucking reason. The way you're laughing.
Oh
It's
shit!
Kevin because he did the hot gun
It
trick
is. It's
there.
coming because he
That's
did the
the
hot
only
thing.
reason why he's the MVP.
That's literally it. I mean, he found the dare letter at Pie's house as well,
True.
but it's because of the hot thing.
It's because it was hot. Okay, fine. Okay.
It's because of the hot thing.
The way you were
Shit.
laughing, I was like, damn it, we have the same fucking thing, same fucking
Literally, there
reason.
was just nothing else that I was like, "Oh, that made a difference." Like, no, that made a difference.
Well, and this show's hard to do that for because it's like, who do we give it to? Because like, we never really crack anything fully open yet, and so it's like until someone does that, it's like, oh, you're MVP, but until
You're
then,
cool, yeah.
yeah,
You're interesting. I'll pick you. Like,
you did a hot gun trick. You're
you did
MVP.
you did a hot thing. You're the MVP. Murder board?
Murder board, yes.
Murder board. Let me go get the murder board.
Okay, get the murder board.
Let me stand up and get the murder board. This is exciting. Okay. All right, you guys get to see the murder board now. Isn't this
Yes,
so
if you're
cool?
watching this via video, you can see the murder board officially.
Oh my god, this is so exciting. You get to see the murder board now. Okay.
Yes. Oh my god, we can't read shit off the murder board. Neither can I. Don't worry, friends.
That's okay. I'll explain everything.
Why are there 3 pictures of 5?
You see, this is annoying because like I printed 3 just in case I needed them because I thought hers was going to be the big picture over in the victim section, but there's like 1,000 other victims, so I had to switch it to a small one. And I had an extra one for her just in case because I needed an extra one on the page that I printed. So I have 3. And it's worked out in my favor, kind of. I had to change a lot of shit around, as you can tell. I moved the top 2 sections. So now this side is who killed Pufai, and this side is who is Smiles. So we kind of had a similar thought process. Maybe something happened with the letter, and the letter is not actually the letter, things like that. The current theory is as follows. Let's say this. Let's say all of these people are dicks.
Accurate.
Accurate. And honestly, Pufai was on her last fucking straw. Like they were all doing shit to her as well, especially, and she's like, it's starting to like drive me nuts. I'm sad all the time. My friends suck. And lo and behold, we get to the party, and Shireen is like, hey, how about we play a prank on our friends and drug them? And make sure they fall asleep.
Although, to be fair, Shireen claims it was Pufai who wanted to do the prank.
Of course she does, okay? If it was her, of course she'd say that.
I know, but I just want to make that clear that what we heard is that it was Pufai's idea. She could be lying.
Sure. As I said, there are unknown holes that are in this. Say Shireen says that, and it's actually her that's suggested the drugging. And Pufai's like, fuck it. I'm still friends with all these people. Let's do it. And so they do so. And she ends up doing it to Pufai as well, unbeknownst to Pufai. And then while Pufai's asleep, drugs her with the overabundance of drugs because she's trying to kill her. Because she wants to be with Champ. However, she did say that she's being threatened to be with Champ right now, but like as I said, could be a lie. We don't know what she's lying about right now. Whole, but a hole for now. So Pufai seems dead. Maybe it's like a Romeo and Juliet situation where she seems dead, but she's not quite dead.
Right.
So eventually she gets to the medical examiner's office where she wakes the fuck up like from her deep, deep ass slumber. And the Emmy's like, Jesus fuck. Like, what just happened here? And Pufai tells him the whole story. Everything that's been going on with her. And how she's been wronged by all of these people. And he goes, you know what? I'll help you. You seem to be going through some shit. Whether he's her brother or not, I don't know. Could be a thing.
The whole thing works a lot better if it is her brother.
Fair enough.
Because I feel like a random doctor would not do this. Fair
enough. It could be. I don't know. Either way, he decides to help. Because she's like, don't tell anyone I'm alive. I have a plan because last fucking straw has been broken. I was almost dead. Specifically, you almost got me killed from the letter, from Tonkla's letter. Oh, well, that's Tonkla's letter though. Still, whatever. Holes. Many holes. But say she's pissed and now wants revenge on everybody. Now she's going around as Smiles, trying to kill everyone else. And Shireen is looking guiltier and guiltier and guiltier by the second, as she's not killed and chosen on letters. which is going to be her final act to make her the guiltiest and then either get her imprisoned or kill her.
Does make sense again. That Shireen did it because she's so far the 2 dare cards we saw with names both have Shireen's name on it.
Very true. Also, speaking of the dare card, the one that Pufai got, she could have very easily snuck back into her house whenever she knew that her mother would not be there and planted a card behind the photo that they know has been behind the photo that's being used in every letter that's been sent. So she knew that the cops would look there because they'd be like, hey, that's the photo.
Especially since it's not fully hidden under the photo.
It's not fully hidden, no.
Literally, you can see the word dare on the side, like the picture's like out of frame.
Exactly.
And
it feels like planted.
It does. I still think it could have been Puth who did it, and like Puth went in, and Puth is trying to avenge Fi.
We have similar ideas of the like the dare letter was definitely not the same as the other letters. Someone is trying to get revenge for her. We just think it's different people. Either I think it's herself and you think it's Puth. But I like how we agree that Shireen is weird.
Yeah. I think we're both convinced that Shireen killed Pufai.
I don't know. There's a possibility here. She's now received a letter, so she's been added to the list. A lot is happening. If there's another death, great, because I have one more spot for it. But if there's another death after that, I'm fucked.
Yeah, I was gonna say
we're running out of death. I have no space left on this board.
Yeah, we're running out of death room. And honestly, I feel like Time's gonna be next.
Maybe. I mean, honestly, if he is, that would cast suspicion on Shireen even more.
Well, no, because that's the thing. I feel like out of all the main suspects, Jay, Shireen, and Champ are like the 3 main ones. So those 3 are probably going to be the last surviving 3, or let they die. So I feel like Time, especially since Shireen threw him under the bus this episode, and Smiles himself or herself or themselves or whoever talked about, hey, did you sell a Pufai's clip to Time? It feels like we're heading towards Time next.
Yeah. If Time dies in the next episode, he better be the fucking last. I got no more space. So, but that will make Shireen look more guilty because she threw him under the bus immediately, and now he's suddenly the next one to die. Like, it's just saying. Like, every time she interacts or talks to someone, they end up next. So I don't know if that's because it's her doing it or because the killer wants her to look as guilty as possible.
Hey, random question though. This goes back to so unrelated and probably random, and I shouldn't even talk about this right now. But you know when you said that, oh, Smiles kills each person by what they did?
Yeah.
All we know about Time is that he records himself having sex with people and sells it. How is Smiles going to use that to kill Time?
Do it on video?
Oh, and then sell it.
Then sell it?
No, wait, okay.
That's sadistic.
No, that's actually a great idea. Because if Smiles does do that, and obviously coming in, Jay would probably see it, they'd see the mask, and they'd be like, wait. Like, it would help them be like, we have an image at the very least in mind.
Of the killer, yeah. And also,
okay, that's actually good.
We know that Puth/Emmy is involved in some way or another because of the glasses. Like, the person walking towards the building when Belle died had glasses on. And it could be Champ, but I feel like that's obvious. So I feel like Puth is like the best option we have for that. So I don't know. I wanted to move him to secondary suspects like so fucking badly, but then I'd have to rework other shit. Like I also wanted to move Time there, but I thought he was just a red herring. So there's like a lot of like not enough room for all of this.
We need at least one more episode with Puth before we can be like he's like #1 suspect.
Exactly. It's all just
even though he is my #1 suspect, but
yeah.
Because of my theory. If he is not Pufai's brother, I lose.
It's gone. Yeah. If he's not Pufai's brother, my theory has a little merit. Like where he's just the ME that like happened upon her and she
But I feel like that's so weird though. What doctor would be like, oh, you wanna,
maybe he has empathy
to kill all these children? Sure.
He has empathy. I'm thinking from a story perspective. I don't know. Like this is all make believe, Like someone could have been like, he's so empathetic that he saw her murdered by her best friend, felt bad for her. She told him the whole story. Like I was pregnant by someone else, I was raped by another person, my best friend just tried to kill me. Like this is serious. Like she's been fucking through it. Okay.
Well, I think that's when a doctor will be like, you know what? Therapy.
Yes, however, he also would have found out that Champ, his father, is an MP, and nothing could have been done to him. He
Well,
would have
so far we
buried
don't
it.
think Champ did anything to her.
Fair enough.
All the things you left off were not Champ.
Yeah,
It was
that's true.
Tar, Belle, Tonklaa, Shireen. Jay,
But
kind of.
she has also seen Champ get all of her friends out of shit because his father's an MP. He was able to erase all their shit.
Anyway, anything else to add about this episode?
Nah, a lot happened. The second I saw that letter, I was like, shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to think about new shit.
Yeah, this episode cracked everything else open. Maybe for better, maybe for worse, who knows. So, thank you for joining us for a recap of Dare You to Death, episode 5.
Yeah.
Join us next week where we'll be recapping Dare You to Death, episode 6.
Yay!
Yeah, so we will see you all then.
See you then.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.